Hello, I'm Marino from Alpha M Image Consulting. The echo, I'm in my spare bathroom. Why am I here? I just woke up. I'm going to show you how to pee. I'm going to cut my own hair today, and I'm going to take you guys along. A lot of you have asked me about my haircut. I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess it's kind of a cool style. I've had it for probably too long and need to change it, but I can do this cut myself. It's nothing special, nothing fancy. I think it's more about the way you style it as opposed to how you cut your hair or the haircut. It's no fancy razor cut or, you know, nothing really fancy. It's a basic haircut that I've learned to give myself. When I was 10, I got a bad haircut, and I was like, oh, I was crying to my mother. I wasn't crying, I was tough. I said, Mom. No, actually I probably was crying. And, anyway, so I asked her, I said, Mom, will you buy me a pair of clippers? I'm going to try and learn to cut my own hair. And she's like, you sure? I said, yeah, why not? It can't be that hard. It's better than the hack down the street, I'm sure. And so she did. So, what tools do I use when I cut my hair? First thing, most important thing, a pair of good quality hair trimming clippers. These are by Wall. They make a great product. I've had these for a few years and they're still sharp. They still work great. They cut amazingly. I use 3 attachments when I cut my hair. I use the number 2 deuce. It's actually 1/4 inch. I use number 3, which is 3/8 inches. And I use the number 4 1/2 inch. A little bit bigger, leaves the hair a little bit longer. What do I also use? I use a handheld mirror. What's this for, you may ask? I'll show you in a little bit. Also, scissors. But to get my facial hair, I'm going to end up using the grooming tool as well. So that's pretty much all the tools. Now, when I cut my hair, I like to start the haircut with dry hair. No product in it, sort of flat. For me, I find that it's a little bit easier to actually see what you're doing, and it gets a little bit more of the hair with the clippers as opposed to when the hair is wet. It's a little bit harder to do. So let me get down to business, let me get set up, and let me start my haircut. Alright, first thing, I start with clippers, the longest guard, 1/2 inch, and basically I take it all the way around the sides and in the back. I start with my sideburn and just take it and sort of taper it up. And I go all the way up, tapering it out a little bit, try and make it as smooth as possible. Do that on both sides. For those of you who are actually hairdressers or hairstylists, you are cringing and you are rolling your eyes at me. You think this is nuts? I only get one time to make this video, so if it's a little choppy, sorry. Then, I use the handheld mirror. I turn towards the back of the mirror. Go up. Remember, this is the 1/2 inch, so it's a little bit longer. I also try and get some of those long hairs back there. Taper it a little bit. Go up. Get the side, all the way up. Is this exciting? This is... Some of you are like, oh, let me go grab my clippers. We'll do it together. Great! I must warn you, do not try this at home. This has taken years of work. Actually, try it at home. I don't care. You're going to have jacked up hair like I do. Alright, that's done. Number 3 guard, or I'm sorry, number 4 guard, complete. What's next? The number 3 guard, where do I go with this? Basically over the sideburns, up, and basically I do just sort of the sides with this. Make it a little bit shorter. Then I'll turn around and get basically just the bottom, feathering it out or pulling it away from the head, just to give it a little bit better of a look as opposed to real choppy with clippers. That's one of the problems with clippers, is that sometimes it looks like a clipper cut because people don't actually blend it. And this is helping to blend it. Just get the bottom part of my head. Alright, I'm doing this fast today. I'm definitely going to screw it up. Then I get the number 2 guard. Now with this one, I just like it a little bit shorter on the sides over here. So I'll take that through my sideburn, take it up, and basically right to like where the ear, right here. Woo! This video is gonna suck. That's alright. Most of them do. Right basically there on the temple area. I'll do that to both sides. Take it up from the sideburn. Alright. That is good. Then what do? I remove the guard. No guard. I will take it up. Get those hairs out from around my ears so it looks clean and fresh. Then here's the hard part. You take the mirror, you turn around, edging your hair. Basically, it's taken me a little while to get this, but basically you turn around and everything's like reversed almost. So this is the hard part. If you're cutting your own hair and you can't get this part, maybe get one of your friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the hell you have, to do this part for you. Switch sides, left-handed. Now there's talent. Just kidding. Take it. You bored yet? What is the point of this? Just to show you that you can cut your own hair. Switch sides. Get the bottom all the way down your neck so you don't have crazy long hairs. Is it even? Yep, looks good. Next red. Alright. Hopefully that was fast. Now I'm going to use scissors. Be right back. Alright, got my scissors. How do I start? My hair's still dry. I just find that it is easier to cut when it's dry and to actually see what it's going to look like when you're all done. I basically start on the sides. I basically pull it and cut down so that it's nice and even. Pull it to the back. You're like, what the hell are you showing us? Try and get the back a little bit. Other side. And this is just basically to help blend it. And, you know, you want to get long hairs. Make sure you get those. Cut the crown, cut the back if you can reach it. Take it front, other side. My worst video ever. That's alright. I'm sure some of the comments will be interesting. And then I start working on the top. Basically, I don't really use a brush all that much. I basically just run my fingers through my hair just to see if it's even. And you cut on the opposite side of your fingers, obviously. Don't get your fingers. I'll tell you, one time I had a client in town and I took him to get his hair cut at a salon, really nice salon. I've used this guy before. And what happened was all of a sudden he's getting his hair cut, the guy's using scissors, all of a sudden I hear my client scream. He goes, ow! And I look over and he pulls away. I'm like, what happened? He's like, he nicked my ear. And I look and he took like a 1/4 inch chunk out of the top of his ear. I was mortified. That thing bled until about 9 o'clock that evening until I was able to get a styptic pencil, which is something that some of you may use if you shave and cut yourself. A styptic pencil. You can buy them at every CVS, Walgreens, and it basically helps it clot. So I get all my hair back here, try and make sure it's even. I'll hold it up, get the front, all over, just try and make sure it's even as possible. See, with a kind of messy hairstyle, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. It can be a little bit out of sorts and off kilter, and it's absolutely fine. This video is probably taking way too long. Crap! Back. Alright, so then my bangs, I basically will push them down and go up just to make them so that they're not quite so square. Take them. See, this is the extent. You think, oh man. Aaron, you've got really cool hair. What do you ask for when you go to the hair salon? I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like a big hack, and salon owners and stylists would literally be like freaking out if they actually saw me doing this. Alright, that's pretty much it. The hair, you put it through your fingers. It's pretty even. On the sides, it's tapered. Next thing, I'm going to knock out my facial hair. It's on number 3. All the way up. There we go. See, so this whole haircut took me about, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I don't know, about 10 minutes. Maybe not even. And that's it. The soul patch. Knock that out. Everything looks good. Good-ish. Alright, I'm going to go shower, come back, wrap this video up, see if I jacked it up. Alright, be right back. And I'm out of the shower. Next, styling. Oop, American Crew, fiber. Small bit on your finger. My hair I towel dried. Emulsification. And just start working that baby in. I pull it to the side a little bit. Spike it up. Get in the back real good. And voila. Done. And there you have it. Useless information by Aaron Marino and Alpha M Consulting. There are probably 2 people out there that are actually going to try or attempt to cut their own hair. If you do, I recommend making an appointment with your stylist for later that day. You cut it, it doesn't work out, boom, you're right there getting it fixed. No big deal. You know, I can't make great videos all the time. Actually, I never make great videos. But I try and keep them entertaining. Have a great day. Try it if you want to. I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing it. It does take a little bit of practice. The first few times might not be 100% perfect, but for guys with short hair that's kind of messy, you know what? It's pretty easy if you just give it a try and have the guts or cojones to do it. Anyway, next time I'll be back with a better video that's more relevant, I promise. I'm Aaron Marino. Have a great day, and your hair is going to look good. Or it's going to look really bad. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.